favorite casual gaming podcast with my casual gaming buds. My name is Phil. I'm your host for the show that we record live every Monday afternoon over on twitch.tv/2PennyGames. Of course, if you can't catch us live over here on Twitch, you can catch us every Saturday at 8 a.m. Central Time over on youtube.com/@2PennyGames and all mainstream podcast services. Boys, who I'm talking to, I haven't introduced yet. First one being Mr. Connor Elliott.
Every day we do this show. Every week we do this show. I think to myself, I'm blessed to not have to introduce a single show.
And second, we have Mr. Tavin Bothel.
What's poppin', players? How we doing this week?
Good. That's exactly what I was going to ask. I was going to say, boys, how are we doing on this fine Monday afternoon?
Phil, I'm good. I'm up not one, but 2 platinum trophies this week. That's right.
Hell yeah.
I have finished and platinumed Power Wash Simulator 2, finally. Oh my god, what a game. Game of the year. You know what I mean? Just so fucking
my lovely wife and I, we just got the trophy for the planetarium with all the
great
planets.
level. Great level.
We haven't started actually cleaning it, but yes, we got all the planets done.
Oh, so good. Love that level. It was like a funny thing when I beat Power Wash Simulator 2 where I was like, I got to the end of it and I was like, man, there wasn't like a bunch of like crazy like memorable levels like there were in the first one. Like it was a bunch of like normal locations. And then I looked back at all the levels and I went, oh no, there's a lot of really great levels in this game. This is a banger. This is a great fucking video game. And then I got the platinum trophy for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, the remake for Metal Gear Solid 3 that came out this year. And I had a good time with it. It was a solid trophy list for that, and I had a solid time playing it. Got through
like your snake.
Bless you. Excuse me. They add an extra item, or they add a new item that you can use in Delta, called the AT camo, which is like an active camouflage thing. It basically
kind of like MGS4.
Sort of, but not really. It basically is like a little pouch that sits on your back. And when you activate it, it gives you a ghillie suit in the style of whatever camouflage you're wearing.
Oh, is that what I've been seeing on the Fox Hunt?
It's in Fox Hunt. Yeah. So
okay.
In the main game, it gives you whatever style of camouflage that you're currently wearing, and amplifies the effects of that. So like, it'll give you an extra like. Sometimes I think the minimum is like it just boosts you like an extra 10%, but it can boost you like 25%. You know, and so you're running around levels at 100, or you're crawling around levels rather at 100% pretty much the entire game, which made getting the Foxhound run where no kills, no alerts, no deaths, etc., and under 5 hours makes it a fucking breeze. Like. I only struggled in the Escape from Groznyj because, of course, you would.
Do they balance it out kind of like how they do the spider camo and like make your stamina go really really fast? Damn.
And Phil,
that's crazy.
And Phil, it's not classified as a special item. So like you can't in the Foxhound run, you can't use the infinite ammo face paint. You can't use the active camouflage, which just turns you invisible. And there's the easy gun, which is just an infinite ammo tranquilizer gun, that I believe tranks dudes in one shot, no matter where you hit them, and has no drop off, and is fully suppressed. It's the easy gun, right?
You know,
So like those 3 items you can't use. The AT camo you can, and it's like this is overpowered. This just breaks the fucking game. You do have to shoot all of the ducks. You know, in the original game, it was the carrots and frogs. They now have the Gakko ducks that are hidden throughout the game. You got to shoot all those to get the camo. So like you have to put in some work for it, but like it makes the perfect run a fucking cakewalk. In Fox Hunt, the multiplayer mode, which I played the tutorial for, and then I played like 1 round of it. And it's cool. It's neat. It's like a neat little thing. If either of you were to pick it up, I would suggest that we play and check it out because it's a 2-man squad of 4 squads, and basically you have to like run around a level, hide, sneak around, pick up equipment, and the equipment has different rarities, so like gray, green, blue, purple, and they're just more effective the higher up the rating you go. And you have like
sneak around
limited amount of space, so you have to choose how much you're carrying around with you. The AT camo is an innate thing that you have in Fox Hunt mode, but you only get 3 types of ghillie suit. I think they start you with like rock, grass, and something else that I can't remember. And so you have to like pick that you can unlock more as you keep playing, but you have to pick your 3, and then you have to manually switch between them in the field, which is like the way the controls are laid out. A bit clunky, but I think it's like good that it's clunky because it allows for skill to come in and who can switch their camos the most effectively type
I was gonna say I saw an ice one or like a snow one on my For You page or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, Foxhound was neat. It's one of those things that like it's an elimination game mode thing. So like you and your partner have to complete objectives, and if you're not completing objectives as well as the other teams, the bottom team gets eliminated and kicked out of the game.
So it's not like a hide and seek.
No, it's not a hide and seek. It is
okay.
The one I played was like King of the Hill or like Capture Zones. It was like a domination thing where like you go and hold down a zone, and if you're holding down a zone by the end of the round, you win. And so you move on, but like there's one less zone than there is teams or whatever. And then there's another one involving a hostage, which I haven't played, and I'd forgotten at this point how it works. So like you have to do something with a hostage. By the end of it, when it gets down to like the final, I think 3 squads, it just turns into a shooting gallery, and everybody's just blasting each other in the face. So, but
like the final round of Fortnite.
Started blasting.
But it was pretty fun. And it was like fun to shoot other players, and like there's some skill involved in it. So like if you're into fox hunt mode, like you can get really good at it. So that's cool. It's also one of those things that like the more you play it, the better you get at it. So I'm sure there's players that already, they know every map like the back of their hands and so forth. They do help you out by like the equipment isn't set. You have to like there's like cardboard boxes spread around the map that you have to go and beat up to break them, and it takes time to break them, so it's like a risk reward thing, and it's random what you get out of it every time. They usually try and give you like a gun and a utility item and ammo and like health items and stuff, like so they try to like
so Fox Hunt was something they added on after, right? After the game came out?
yeah it came out like a couple weeks ago. I was
Did they
late
add trophies with that or what?
No trophies to that. Which I'm totally perfectly fine with. They could have had like their little, they often like do little subcategories, and it could have been like play 5 games, get a kill, win a game.
I hate multiplayer trophies.
I like them when they're smart and attainable. Like I don't want get to max
100.
level in multiplayer.
Right.
That's stupid and annoying. Like have one where it's like, hey, play every game mode. All right, cool. Win a game. And, maybe like, I don't know, do something
I forget.
else. But one of those things that like you can knock them out in like an hour or 2.
It might have been, I can't remember which game it was, but there was an Xbox trophy, or Xbox achievement, sorry, excuse me, which was like, you only get it if you're at the top of this like leaderboard in the world. And
yeah,
then,
there was there was a bunch of games that had that.
They shut the servers down years and years ago.
Yeah, there's a couple of games like that.
If you have,
I think Gears of
War.
War.
Have a lot of, no, it wasn't Gears of War.
Okay.
So if you have a lot of time and a lot of trophies invested into this certain game, right, you're never going to be able to complete that whole list because they've already taken the whole thing down, which sucks.
Which is why like I understand it costs time and money and like effort to do, but there should be a guy at PlayStation or at Xbox that like their job is to go through these old games and just check them off and like, hey, if you boot up the game, you get this thing because there's no other way to get it. I'm nervous. At some point, it will become impossible to get the Mass Effect 3 Platinum on PlayStation 3 because eventually they're going to shut down those multiplayer servers. And with that, when I got my Platinum, I didn't play the multiplayer for it. EA had an app that you could use to like do it because it was a percentage thing of like Galaxy at War readiness for the Reapers type thing. So like you just had to do like your daily check-ins and just click on the map like 5 times and then your percentages would go up. So I just like checked in for a week every day and got the multiplayer trophy credited to that, which was way easier than actually playing the game. Because like Connor, you and I played a lot of that multiplayer. I don't think we were ever at 100% readiness.
No, I don't think so. I don't remember.
That game is hard.
That's wild.
I love that.
It was so good.
Well, boys,
Bring it back.
this, of course, is our casual gaming podcast where we come together and we talk about our week in games, what we've been playing, what we hope to play, things coming out throughout the week. And we play mini games. We compete with one another. Sometimes we just have fun gaming conversations and just shoot shit about video games because this is what we do here on TwoPennyGames on the Piggy Bank. Boys, I do want to start off this week with something that Tavin did last week. And then I did mention that I had been meaning to make this for a while, and I did finally do that. I finally opened up Photoshop and made myself a top 10 games to know me. And it's not even necessarily a top 10 list. It's just 10 games that, like, if I had to elevator pitch my game taste to somebody, this is how you would know Phil. So if you guys do want to grab your whiteboards there, if you guys want to make it a competition like Connor and I did last week, or if we just want to talk about it, we can. There goes Connor.
Just talk about it so that it's an actual conversation. We're in a podcast.
Actual conversation. I could not agree more. Just Connor got a little too much into the competition aspect.
He's gonna do it again, and he's gonna. And he's stepped away. So Phil, I know exactly what he's gonna be. You guys are pussies. You're pathetic. I'm out here actually trying to win because I need to know who knows each other best. Like, that's me.
I think it's funny that in his own competition that he made, I beat him because you guys have been friends.
Why the fuck did he put Parappa the Rapper on there?
I don't fucking know, man, because you love hip hop.
Dude, I am not going to do that this time.
You guys
he could have put DJ Hero. He could have put a Def Jam Fight for New York.
Several more years than me, and yet I was able to best him in knowing you and knowing your gaming taste.
I haven't played those either, but they would make more sense than Parappa the Rapper.
Could not agree more.
I got it. See, this is one of those cases where you guys are so connected to TikTok stuff. I got to get TikTok brained. I'm TikTok brained right now.
It's not even just TikTok. It's just social media.
I know it's not.
General.
I know. I'm joking.
I think the first place I saw this was on Twitter.
I remember seeing it there. Of course, that's all I use. But
yeah. So these are 10 games that if I had to elevator pitch my gaming taste to somebody, this is how you know me. There's some obvious ones. I did mention in the Discord chat after I made it that I think I was able to rattle off 7 pretty easily, but it was those last 3. Those last 3 I really had to search my heart, my soul, my brain.
So I've written down 5 pretty quickly off the bat.
Sure.
That I think work.
This is also it may behoove you for me to say this is a modern Phil. Mostly modern, and sure, I might have some of the building blocks there.
That might change a few things.
But this is a very modern Phil, and I had to reckon with myself there because there was one that I had on there that I did end up taking off because I was like, I don't think that's necessarily me anymore.
Shovel Knight.
Look at having fake writing because he knows that's not going to be on there.
It should be though. That game is so you. You did that game dirty by not playing it and then cramming it in like one night.
Did I ever say that it was bad?
No, but you did it dirty. It should not be, oh, this is a really good game, I like it. That should not be your response. Your Shovel Knight should elicit the response from Phil of, this is one of the best games ever and I fucking love it. Like, that should be the response from
really
Phil
good
for
game,
Shovel Knight.
I love it.
You did that game dirty, go play it again.
No. Nah,
Oh,
not going to
you
do
know
that.
what? Gotta have that.
No,
I'm at 5.
no, I don't think I will.
Accept it. Accept.
You also need to go finish your homework and go
Yeah.
finish Alan Wake and Resident Evil 4.
Oh, and Chrono Trigger.
Connor, let's get the games that are sub 20 hours out of the way first.
Let's get a Chrono Trigger remake out here,
That won't be the same as a remaster, though. Okay.
Well, ideally, they wouldn't go the Final Fantasy VII route and change shit up. I just want a modern version of the game.
That's not the point of the show.
Just saying.
I'm iffy about this
So
one. I'm writing down.
Connor, here's where we are right now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I took one game off because I don't believe that it's on there. Pokemon Soul Silver, Kingdom Hearts 2. I think those are easy 1 and 2. Easy 1 and 2. I then went, Connor, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart 8, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then the last for sure thing I'm certain is on there is Elden Ring. From there, Connor, I put Mario Sunshine down. but I'm not feeling strong about it.
Mario Sunshine, huh?
Yeah. And I'm trying to think, is there a Crash Bandicoot? I don't think so. Is there a Spyro? Maybe. I think Spyro may be more likely than a Crash. I can't think of a Sonic. My heart wants to say Sonic Adventure 2.
And see, that's the part where like the mature Phil wouldn't put a Sonic game on there because Sonic games are Sonic games,
He totally
as we all
fucking
know.
would. But what Sonic game? What Sonic game? Frontiers?
That's my issue.
I don't know. I don't think so. He's not much of a 2D Sonic guy. I mean, I think he likes Sonic 2 a lot. You're muted or something, yeah.
Oh, I thought I was.
Said maybe we think of one that I championed last year.
Was there a 2D Sonic game last year?
Just a Sonic game in general. If there is one on there, I'm just saying.
Was there a Sonic?
Maybe we think back to
There was
Phil's
that-
top 10 of 2024.
There was that Sonic murder mystery game.
That was 2023. Or sorry, that was 20. It was
I think it was
23 or
22. Because you were in the
It was in my old house.
you were at the house, but you were still in the closet.
I'm gay now.
Connor, what was the Sonic game last year? There was a Sonic game last year?
It was the murder mystery one, wasn't it?
Oh
No, that was from 2022.
You're putting that down, Tavin?
no,
Whatever it is?
I'm putting something
Oh.
else down entirely.
Okay.
I don't remember how to spell it anymore. Wait, how do you spell it? Fuck. I'm putting Yakuza 0 down.
Oh, you thought of something completely different.
That's it. Okay. All right. Great. I'm terrible at spelling, guys.
I'm curious as to what all you guys will put down.
Where are you at, Connor?
Well, I just realized I'm stupid. Well, actually, I'm not really stupid because it was one or the other, but I'm doing that, and I'm not telling you.
It's a podcast, Connor. This is not a competitive game.
It is.
He makes it inherently competitive, doesn't he?
I do.
fucking
And now,
hate him.
admittedly,
He's so useless.
this entry is competitive. But aside from that, I have no problem, obviously, saying some of the... I'm putting Spyro down. Tavin said, not Spyro. I think it's too foundational to not be Spyro in there.
In there, I think you probably go Spyro 2.
Sure, you would say that.
I think.
I don't know.
Interesting. Very.
So the
interesting.
big thing is I want to put, I guess I'll work this out, Ratchet and Clank, but I can't remember if it's going commando or up your arsenal. It's the only reason I hadn't put it yet. But now I'm like at the end. I have one more game left.
I know which one it is.
And yeah.
Question there is: do I double dip Insomniac? Is it Spyro and Ratchet and Clank, or is it Ratchet and Clank and not Spyro, or is
That
it
is
Spyro
true.
and not Ratchet and Clank?
And I was thinking about deleting Spyro for that.
Should even go. Does he triple down and also go Spider-Man? God, is
Do
there
I
a
triple
Jack
down
and
and go
Daxter on
Spider-Man?
here?
Oh, I'm okay. Wait a second. I got it. Don't you worry. I'm putting Ratchet and Clank. I'm gonna going commando.
I'm gonna put.
Connor's not wearing underwear.
I'm not.
I'm gonna put all of.
Not today.
I'm just gonna put all the games that I think of when I think of Phil down, and I'll eliminate from
Yeah,
there.
and then eliminate from there.
Yeah.
Sure.
1, 2,
a good
3,
idea.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just rattle them
I've
off
got
as you hear them.
I've got 9 right now. Pokemon Soul Silver, Kingdom Hearts 2, Mario Kart 8, Yakuza 0, Mario Sunshine, Elden Ring, Going Commando, Spider-Man, and Jack 2. That's where I'm at right now.
So that's a great list of games there from Tavin Bothel. Let me just say.
It's a list of games. It's a list.
That's a
of
great
games.
list of games right there from Tavin Bothel.
All of them are wrong.
Man is spitting. I'll say that.
What else do I think of when I think of Phil and his gaming taste? I mean, I do think of Fire Emblem Three Houses, but I don't know if he would use that game as a game to describe himself.
What I'm doing
Was it a game to describe that you describe yourself with? Is that how you made the list, or games that you would say that other people use to describe you?
Well, no, that's not what we're playing. It's my elevator pitch for myself.
Okay, it's you. It's you. You saying you.
Yeah.
Okay.
which the last game I put was God of War
10 games.
Ragnarok.
10 games to describe me.
Oh, God of War's a good.
Let's
one,
think about like what's Phil's one of favorite genres that like he's really come into his own. Like he wouldn't shut up about a certain game that was a part of a genre, but then he's a little cooled off on it. But he did buy the special edition of.
See, Phil, I was thinking Unicorn Overlord, and I honestly, that's a waste of a pick. You wasted a slot there.
No,
Look at me. Wait, it is a slot.
we're talking number 15 on my favorite games of all time.
But you see, it makes sense that would be an elevator pitch because it's
I
about
think
a
it might
game
actually
he
be
didn't
number
used to like.
19. I think I could be wrong. Hang on. Where is it on there? Best games of
Did
all
he do a Mass
time.
Effect?
That's
Unicorn Overlord. Unicorn Overlord is my 18 out of 25.
Tavin. He did do a Mass Effect.
I think he did.
Too foundational. Because when he first started getting into like
foundational. I
when
didn't
you
play Mass Effect until the year 2020.
Oh,
2021.
I'm stupid.
You're welcome.
No, I was saying that in terms of like you're saying this is a game of mature Phil.
and
That was like one of the first titles where you were starting to mature, so to speak.
Wouldn't you believe it, Phil? Your character growth from 2021 on, so fucking immaculate, you know? Wouldn't you believe it? Wonder how that happened.
I'm gonna go
some assholes.
Is it 2 or 3?
fucking
Do you
bitch in my
think?
ear.
2 or 3?
So, assholes or an asshole?
I'm gonna go 3.
Well,
I mean,
you know,
I wrote down
there's
the
that meme. There's that meme that's like, "Hey, this thing tastes a lot better when there's not some bitch spitting in your ear saying that it's not." You know.
Now,
I
Tavin,
wrote down the
3.
legendary edition, but in parentheses,
Oh, 3, I see.
I put 3. I wrote down
Well, Tavin,
the whole thing though.
I'm not doing Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I'm doing a counter to that in the third entry, which is Gears of War 3. Gears of War. I know it's like,
Phil
is it now?
likes
But
Gears, but I wouldn't say Gears is a game or franchise that describes Phil. You know?
See, Connor's spitting the Phil from 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But is that part of Phil still on this list?
Who
That's
knows?
the question.
Who knows? Who's to say?
I don't know. I've got
Wait, how
so
much?
much.
11?
Well,
that's
we need 10 total.
Oh, I didn't put
Take
Spyro
10
down.
1 is 2.
We're gonna have some gasps here,
Spyro
and
make
it's
the
because
list.
it's because of how difficult it was for me to come up with the last 3. You know,
Spider-Man 1 or
I will
Spider-Man
mention.
2?
I will mention. There, you guys have already named some that I would consider as like my number 11, my number 12. You know,
I'm gonna go Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2, huh? There's a
Where's-
little bit of Tavin creaching in there too much.
It
but,
might
you know.
be. It might be. Well, I almost put the first Spider-Man on for myself. You know.
I damn near almost wore a Spider-Man T-shirt to try to
Hey.
prove because like Tavin's a lot more loud and proud just because of like how he decorates his space with Spider-Man. But I fucking love Spider-Man. Okay, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero. Okay,
That's fine.
And
I fucking love
I'm,
Spider-Man.
That's fine.
I'm deleting Gears of War because the reception I got from Phil, and I'm doubling down
I'm
on
just
Spyro.
talking.
I know you are.
I'm
I
saying
know.
the same thing with some of the things that Tavin said.
Well, I would say
It's-
Spyro is equivalent. Oh,
Tavin, the Spyro's in the background right there. Look at that. It's not.
Connor, Overwatch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Overwatch.
That is. Oh, yeah,
Spyro
yeah,
is in the
yeah.
background. Would you look at that? Well, now I'm writing Spyro down.
I know. that's a good.
I am gonna put 2.
I mean, I have my amiibos here as well. Like
I know. I thought about Zelda, but I just don't know which fucking one.
I got kind of a nice little stack of games here. I got one of these. Got a.
Do you think it's a Link to the Past or Tears of the Kingdom?
What else we got here? Ooh, I have Tavin's favorite, Sly 4, Thieves in Time.
Wish I could go back in time and shoot whoever wrote that script in the head.
See, Tavin? See? It's right here. It's right there.
Fucking character assassination.
It's right there.
Game sucks.
It is not a character assassination. He's just as
It's
cool as he always
It's
was.
such a character assassassination. Not so much for well, yeah, a little bit for Sly, but it's the other ones that I'm like, that's not who Murray is.
Ah, I see.
Can we talk about how like classic this like Sony logo is?
I guess
like
it's
an iconic
fine.
Square turned a bit.
It's fine.
It's a rhombus.
Is that a rhombus?
Spyro 2.
I think that's just slightly different. Wait, no.
Squares can be rhombuses, Connor.
It's a
Yeah.
rhombus. Oh man, I just noticed this thing here. What's up with this? What's up with this here? What's that?
Yeah.
Could I be three-peating?
I mean, it's not a could. You are. Hey, the tactic of hypothesizing potential games that are unannounced didn't work. Didn't work. You know? But what if it did? You know? If that
Right.
3D Mario worked out, oh man, this would be a different year.
I mean,
Mhm.
I hypothesized the Oblivion remake. We got rid of that.
Right. Yeah. Hypothesized it. Fucking the entire industry was talking about it like an open secret for 3
Just saying.
months.
Just saying. I had it on my list
I'm
for
just
a long
saying.
time. A long time. Because then even you went to try to look for it, and you're like, oh shit, Phil already has it. Same with Tony Hawk.
So the Tony Hawk one, and that one I did kick myself in the back with because I was like, oh, fuck, why did I wait for them to actually announce it? I could have gotten it before they actually announced it.
Yep.
That was me.
Well,
I played the game wrong.
1,
And then,
2,
of course,
3,
Connor
4,
plays the
5,
game
6.
wrong every year and always has his last spot empty.
Dude, Connor putting on a show for the record low, you know?
You know what?
And it's
I'll be
crazy because
there.
in
I'll
draft,
make a
he
record.
performs well until a certain point, and then just performs like shit for the rest of the year.
Why painkiller, Connor?
You never know, dude. You never know.
Thing lost you 7 points.
See, I will choose a game that it's happened before where you guys gainsay or naysay it, and then it comes out and does some great things. Kingdom Come Deliverance was one of them.
We really fucked up on that Final Fantasy Tactics. Really, it was me that was about the Kingdom Come Deliverance, but you know.
No, it's
And
Just
it was
because
also
I
Tavin
don't
on
believe
the
these-
Final Fantasy Tactics.
You know.
big words for that for Tavin Bothel. Big words.
So, boys, we're going a little long here on this.
I'm ready.
We have our list of games.
Yep.
Let me get it
Tavin's
down.
struggling.
Let me get it down to 10. Let me get it down to 10.
Look at this loser.
I gotta
idiot.
cut.
Doesn't know what he's doing.
While Tavin's taking those down, Connor, let me know those 10 that you have there.
No, well, I will hold it up and show you all that I have to offer. So you got Kingdom Hearts 2. That's always going to be there. Jack 2, keeping on the 2 theme. I decided to go Smash Bros. Ultimate. You know, it's a safe bet. I don't know if it necessarily is going to be on there, but I'll try my best. Going Commando, Ratchet and Clank, Going Commando. Tavin said that one when he was listing off his game, so I guess right. That's good. Spyro.
I see there you've written Yakuza Infinite Wealth, which is not a game. It's like a dragon Infinite Wealth.
Like a dragon, Infinite Wealth. That is true. Well, you can dock points if you would like. It's all Yakuza at the end of the day.
Let me tell you, there's not going to be any points to go around here.
Uh-oh. Jesus. Well, besides that, Pokemon Soul Silver, Elden Ring, as Tavin reminded me of. Hey, I was tempted to do Hades too, but you've talked more about Hades
Oh, that's a good one.
in general, so I went with Hades. Spyro, I went with the collection. Why go with one? Why does it matter?
I also love that you wrote Ratchet and Clank Going Commando instead of Going Commando. There's no W at the end.
There's none. Look at me.
You silly goose.
Stupid. Well, Tears of the Kingdom. I was going to go Breath of the Wild, but I realized that's just because we only ranked that one. And
Could not lock down a Sonic, huh?
No, I decided to not even bother.
Okay.
It's a waste of my time. Waste of my time to even think about Sonic more than I have to, quite frankly.
Sure.
Yeah, it's going to be 06 because I bet you like everyone
Why would it
hating
be
it.
06? Oh my god.
Because you love bestiality. That's why.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Princess
calling it
Elise
right now.
Giving the kiss of life to one Sonic the Hedgehog.
Don't worry, it was not out of love. It was out of love. But
I mean, it was out of love. She was in love with
Platonic
Sonic for
kind.
whatever reason. For whatever reason, that human woman was in love with a blue hedgehog.
No, that's
Hey.
a good reason. That's a good reason.
He's technically an alien, correct?
Smile, Elise. Nice smile.
That's his Titus laugh moment.
Well, I mean, that's one of the things he says.
Big smile.
Nice smile.
Nice smile. My apologies. Is he an alien or an interdimensional being? Which one was it?
He's an interdimensional being. He's from a world called Mobius. That's the main lore.
Morbius. Like Sleep Planet. Sounds like Morbius.
Well, I mean, in the lore,
Is
Dr.
there a
Robotnik
Mario Party on this?
is a corrupted former scientist who was once the mentor to one Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, really?
He was corrupted by a rotten egg. He was literally fused with a rotten egg, and he went from Dr. Kintobor to Dr. Robotnik because Kintobor is Robotnik backwards.
Wow, that's actually pretty unique. I would never guess that.
Yeah.
Not unique,
You guys know what Sonic's real name is?
but you would know.
I do know. His name's Ogilvy.
I mean, sure, why not? No one's ever going to
Ogilvy.
call him whatever his name was.
Connor,
so
in the movie, his backstory is he comes from a dimension run by majestic owls.
I knew about that actually.
Mobius.
Oh, that's called Mobius in the film too.
No, it's not. They don't use it by name, but you can see it because it's Green
Are
Hill
you
Zone.
are you done with your wrong ass list?
Right, Tavin,
Sure.
I would love to see what you got for me.
Right, I've got, and the text is probably backwards here. It is 100%. I'm not gonna fix it. I've got Pokemon Soul Silver, Kingdom Hearts 2, Mario Kart 8. I put Deluxe down in parentheses. I don't know if it matters or not. It's probably just Deluxe anyways. Yakuza 0, Hades, Elden Ring, Spider-Man 2, Unicorn Overlord, Sonic Adventure 2. I'm sure that one's wrong. I don't remember what fucking Sonic game came out last year.
We'll see.
And then I put Tears of the Kingdom.
Interesting. I will say, you guys put down some 11s and 12s, because they're
Tough.
very much like I was very much struggling. very shocked to not see a Borderlands on either of y'all's list, but we'll see how that turns out.
That's a good one.
We'll see how
yeah.
that turns out for you guys, because maybe that was one that I was racking my brain. Was like, hey, I don't know if that represents me anymore. You know?
He says he doesn't
let
know
me
if that
go ahead-
represents him anymore. He's put like 80 out. He's put like 120 hours in the last like 3 years into Borderlands.
All right, let's.
Maybe that's why it is.
Maybe I regret my choices.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go ahead and drag this on in
There's
here.
no Assassin's Creed either, but I can't. I mean, I guess Black Flag, but you know.
Oh, Assassin's Creed, yeah.
You know. All right, here we go.
This is Phil's 10 games to get to know me.
Oh, how did I not think of that?
Here we are with.
Damn it! I wrote down so many of these. I
Halo
erased them.
So I've got here one Spyro the Dragon, Spyro Year of the Dragon, Yakuza 0, Jack 2, Pokemon Soul Silver, Super Mario Sunshine, Spider-Man 2, Kingdom Hearts 2, Halo Reach, Sonic X Shadow Generations, which
right,
I would have
that
done
bullshit.
either Sonic X Shadow Generations or just Sonic Generations, and then Fire Emblem Three Houses.
3 hours is on there. That's nice.
I had Spyro 2, Jack 2, Mario Sunshine, and Fire Emblem Three Houses all written down.
So here's the thing, Tavin. This is actually Spyro 3.
Oh, is it? Never mind. Okay.
Yes, this is Spyro 3. Yeah, so the first thing, honestly, the first thing that came to my mind when I thought of the 10 games to know me, it wasn't even Kingdom Hearts 2. That wasn't even the first thing. My immediate thought always goes to Spyro. Because one, Spyro the Dragon, the first game, came out the year I was born.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
And as a child, I rented Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon easily 4 or 5 times before my parents for my I think 5th or 6th birthday decided to buy it for me, you know?
They said, "All right, enough, enough."
Yeah, enough of this. But I rented that game so many times. From a Hollywood video every single time. It's so great, so great.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much of a mature Phil list this is.
Sure. No, so this is me like with a more refined taste, right? So we've got
Fire Emblem really
we've got-
doing a lot of work here.
for the majority of that, yes. But it's more so the exclusions that aren't here. You know, you don't see the Overwatch, you don't see the Gears of War, you don't see some of the what was the other thing you guys said that was just wrong. I honestly forgot when I mentioned do I double dip Insomniac thing, and then Tavin brought up Spider-Man 2. I was like, oh fuck, Spider-Man is Insomniac. So I did double dip Insomniac here.
Well, what are you gonna do?
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. So I immediately I had Borderlands 2 on there, right? And I was like, fuck, I don't think
not
that
there
really
anymore.
represents me anymore.
It's just not,
It really doesn't
you know.
represent me anymore.
It's almost as if those games are not aging well.
Yeah. And so that was one of the big exclusions. I thought about, you know, do I throw a Call of Duty on here, because that was so much of my upbringing, you know. And so I didn't want to include that. I really wanted to step away and just show off that there's only one FPS on this list, you know. It's Halo Reach, because that one I think is my baseline. That is my FPS. That is my stick it in my veins experience growing up in middle high school playing
no Elden Ring
Halo
here,
Reach. That was my number 11. That was my number 11 there. Yeah, fucking crazy.
Barely made the very.
I think Elden Ring represents you more than Halo Reach does.
I don't know about that. I would say you. No, not
No,
Halo.
Connor,
It's
I
Halo
know
Reach. He's
about
talking
that.
all
You
the
don't know
time.
jack shit. You
But he's-
dumb little fucking
he's
bitch. All right?
constantly brought
I'm
up
tired
Halo
of you
Reach.
going,
He
oh,
constantly
actually,
has.
let me go ahead and work with the information already presented to me, okay?
Yeah, of course I am. But you're
Here's the
acting
thing.
like it's
I think Halo Reach is
inconsequential,
only
or
on this fucking list. It's only on this fucking list because we played the first 2 levels 2 weeks ago because the Halo campaign evolved announcement got us in the mood for Halo. I don't believe Reach would have been on this list prior to that.
No, because even before we started playing it, I was toying around, because you got to include Halo here, right? You got to include Halo because it's so much of my DNA. Tavin, I'm forgetting. Did you include a Halo on your list?
I didn't. I forgot.
So did I.
Yeah, that's insane. All 3 of us. You got to have a Halo on your list.
Not necessarily, but I get what you're saying.
If we're all talking our gaming taste, and we don't include a Halo on that list, we're lying to ourselves. That is
What was mine?
That is the quintessential. That is our quintessential first-person shooter as gamers. That is our first-person shooter.
Oh, that is true.
I gotta look at mine again.
But Halo the franchise, that is that franchise.
It would be Halo 3 for me, Yeah, it would be. But I mean, even, well, no.
I don't know what I
But
don't know what
again,
I take off. I don't know what I take off for Halo.
I was between 3 and Reach, and Reach won it out just because like that is my quintessential Halo experience. This is like the peak of when I watched random machinima. This is me playing random custom games. This is like all that. That is Halo Reach.
I've been thinking about it because I've
of
been
course-
rewatching old Red versus Blue. What happened to machinimas, man? Why don't we see any
Yeah,
machinimas
right?
anymore? Where did they go?
There's
Such a
there's
great
one,
outlet for burgeoning storytellers to get their shit off, and nobody does it
There's
anymore.
one Halo Reach machinima that I really want to shout out called Rise of the Spartans, and it's so fucking good. That's some good fan made Halo story right there.
Is it because
good
split
shit.
screen went away? It can't be,
Um,
right?
And of course I'm realizing as I was making this like how platforming heavy my gaming taste is. You got your Sonic, you got your Spyro, you got your Jack and Daxter, Mario, you know. That's just me. If this list wasn't 50% platformers, I'm not being true to myself.
I don't.
you know?
I mean, yeah, you're right. All right, I wouldn't call anything past the first Jack and Daxter a platformer, but you're right.
I mean, there's still a lot of platforming in Jack 2, but yeah.
I think Going
I
Commando, going. People always say Going Commando is not a platformer, but Going Commando is a platformer. There's a lot of platforming.
It is, absolutely it is. I'd say it's just as much of a platformer as Jack 2 is, if not more.
It's certainly more. It's certainly more.
But yeah,
what I was gonna say.
like Tavin, you hit the nail on the head with Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah. I erased
It's
it.
got to be there.
I erased.
Oh, did you?
I did. It was one of the ones I
Shit.
erased.
Yeah, no, that one's got to be there.
No Mario
I
Kart.
gotta have some GameCube representation. That was number 12.
Ah,
Mario Kart number 12.
11
Eight
12.
or like Double Dash or something.
It would have been 8. It would have been 8.
Okay.
If you would have
That's
put a
what it
Smash
was.
Brothers, which one did you put?
Ultimate. Yep.
Ultimate,
You
okay.
really threw me for a loop with that Unicorn Overlord shit. I overthought it. I overthought it. Is really the thing.
I was reaching for the genre. I kept saying genre.
Yeah.
That's why Fire Emblem Three Houses, Unicorn Overlord.
Yeah.
Both tactics RPGs.
Yeah.
That's why I was going for.
Yeah. Because I
like,
literally
you were thinking Three Houses and then you kind of went away from it, and I was trying to clue you back in.
no Zelda, huh?
Yep. See, that was another one that I really thought about, and I was like, I don't know how much, like, because of course it really would be. Well, as much as I do love Ocarina, Link to the Past, which if I did pick a Legend of Zelda to be on here, it probably would have ended up being Ocarina. But like, I feel like me as a person now, putting Ocarina there is too much of an old Phil take. And if I did include a Legend of Zelda now, it probably would have been Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. And I don't know. I feel like putting those on here. Yes, I do love Legend of Zelda, but it doesn't really speak to my like personality and DNA as much as some of the other stuff on here does.
Interesting.
I had to have the Spider-Man representation there, Spider-Man 2, just because like what other Spider-Man game am I gonna pick, right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Also, if you could see, I'm wearing a Spider-Man shirt in the photo.
Oh, look at
I
that.
had to include that.
Phil, I
had to
think-
include that.
I think this list is really hurting without Elden Ring and without, what was the other thing? Tears of the Kingdom. I think those are the two that we're really hurting for. I would trade for, knowing you, if I'm to speak, not my perception of Phil and what I know Phil likes, what I think is the truth of Phil, I would take Halo Reach and Fire Emblem out and put those two games in.
No, I think I'm taking Jack 2 off for Elden Ring.
That's valid as well. I almost said
Just because,
Spider-Man
like-
2, but I was like, nah, Spider-Man 2 is valid.
Just because of how much platforming representation is here, I would probably end up taking Jack 2 off.
Listen,
Out of all the
the
platformers.
current state of my For You page would really like this list because for some reason I'm on the wrong side of video games when it comes to that.
Yeah, I just think this really encompasses like me growing up through the years, right? Like I'd say the first game on this list that I played, Spyro Year of the Dragon, Super Mario Sunshine. Then we go into Kingdom Hearts 2. Then we go into Soul Silver, Halo Reach. Oh, sorry, no, I skipped Jack 2. Sunshine, Jack 2, Soul Silver, Reach. Then probably like a Sonic because I got really into like Generations came out around that time. I just chose Sonic Shadow Generations because like I wanted that Shadow love in there. The year of Shadow the Hedgehog was last year.
Yeah,
That was the one
yeah.
that was on my list.
Mhm.
And then of course we got Yakuza 0, Fire Emblem Three Houses, and then Spider-Man 2 being the most modern game on the list. So there's just
You know
really
what?
fill through the years.
Let me keep what I said earlier about what I'm taking out and putting in, and then also take Jack out and put Mario Kart in. And then I think that's the truth of Phil.
So take Jack, Fire Emblem, and Reach Out. No, there's no way I'm taking a Halo off this list.
Halo was a hard line point.
Um,
Take it or leave it.
So what were you saying? You're saying put Elden Ring and Mario Kart and what else? I'm sorry.
Tears of the Kingdom.
No, I think that's the last one that I add. I would put Mario Kart in before Tears of the Kingdom.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think if anything, if I take Fire Emblem and Jack 2 out, it would be Elden Ring and Mario Kart.
At this point, Phil, if Halo reaches a hard lock, right? Now I'm looking at Yakuza 0.
Really?
Now I'm looking because I know how much you loved it, but it's a newer thing. Only had a one-time playthrough. You know,
there's that, and also I've played a little bit of the first Like a Dragon, and then I've platinumed Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Oh, I forgot about that part. But and I get it. I still don't think it rings the bell as hard as the other games that the three other games that I've mentioned.
I will say Yakuza 0 is what I replaced Borderlands 2 on here with. Originally, Borderlands 2 was right up there by my head, but now it's Yakuza.
Yakuza 0 would take over Borderlands 2. I would agree with that. Borderlands was a time. It was an era.
It really was.
And it's over.
It really was.
And we as a culture need to move on.
Yeah. And I'm ready to be done with it.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Thank you for, making the looter shooter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
Thank
think
you.
we've just
Appreciate it.
gone
We
past
like
it.
looter shooters are great. Love looter shooters. We're past the Borderlands. It's over.
Moving on to what Mr. Tavin Bothel, you've got for us a guessing scale.
Phil, we're running kind of long on this, and guessing
Really?
scale usually takes a while.
Really?
So I would suggest that we just drop that for this week and we lock into Connors.
Sure. Let's do that. I accept your bow out,
Because that would be more. His would be more interesting than mine.
Let's go to Connor for a hit 10.
There we go. Okay. You know what? I'm going to keep my score on my phone. I'm so used to doing that.
As long as Connor doesn't fuck it up. Like
This
he so often
one-
does
God,
with
you
his
know
Not
he
this
will.
one.
He's so fucking useless.
Not this one. Not this one. It's
Such
hit
a
10. It's so
fucking
easy.
bitch.
It's so
Hey,
simple.
Connor, do me a favor. How do you spell Gabe Newell? do you spell that?
Gabe.
B? Oh, you said B as in boy?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did you know that? I'm surprised you didn't know that, Phil. It's very stupid of you.
Interesting.
Newell.
No, I'm
Newell.
just so dumb. I don't know how to spell.
You are very dumb, especially because you spell Newell Newell. Did you know the two L's are there? I don't think you knew that.
I know we had the bit of me harping on Connor this week, all right? But like, when did you two start going at it? What is going on here?
Tavin, it was when you
No, but
left.
But see, with me and Connor, it's so obviously not real. Like,
It's not spiteful like Tavin, right?
Yeah.
Tavin's full of spite.
There's vitriol behind Tavin's words.
It's so obvious too, and it's so pathetic when you see it. But that's how it is.
I guess I would
history.
take
It's y'all's
Star Wars Episode 3 out for Halo 3, but like, what is a Tavin list without Star Wars representation?
You got
know
it.
what I mean?
I mean, yes, I'll agree with you. I'm gonna go try to go back to.
I got it right here.
I guess you did it differently. Yeah.
Got it right here. Now your eyes might be drawn to the Power Wash Simulator 2.
No,
But
my eyes are immediately drawn to Final Fantasy VII.
Really? I thought you were
Yeah.
going to go Persona 4 before Final Fantasy 7.
Nope. I think you take Final Fantasy VII off because you
Wait,
only
really?
got into that like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Five. I played it.
Okay.
The remake was my entry, which was 2020, and then I played the original game that same year.
Yeah,
Sounds like an
think-
argument that you
I
put a
think-
remake on there.
Honestly, I think
Remake
you
would
take
rank
the OG
last of the three.
I think you take the OG Final Fantasy VII out and you put Halo 3 in.
But Tifa.
You're missing a shooter.
But Tifa.
You're missing a
man.
shooter.
I like.
Well, yeah,
I
no
need
Halo.
Tifa.
No Halo on your list.
I need Tifa over Cortana, man. I need that Tifa.
Well, you're judging the game based off how much you objectify the women.
No,
That's
it's how
different.
much I
Objectify
love
the
the
women.
women, Connor. Because they're human beings and I fucking love them.
See, you're already objectifying them because Cortana is not a human being. Definitively, she's not.
She's real to me.
Please be real, please.
All
right.
Connor, what do you got? What do you got for us? What's this hit 10 about?
Well, we're playing Dark Souls. Right?
Fuck.
It's the game of the month.
Can we
And
go back,
if
Tavin? What's the guessing skill?
Yeah, the guessing scale. Guess what it is, guys.
No. This is different. This is not what you think it's going to be.
Connor, we don't know anything about Dark Souls.
No. You're missing the point. The
I want you
thing
to
that's
rank my
most
top
known.
10 favorite Dark Souls bosses.
This is not me. This is I'm not so self-absorbed like you guys are. This is not about me.
Phil, if he
This is
said
about
if he said give me the top 10 Demon Souls bosses, I couldn't give you 10.
well, those are like forgettable bosses.
I can
would
give you
never do that
5.
to you guys.
So we're ranking Dark Souls bosses.
No. The thing about Dark Souls that's most notable is its difficulty. There are difficult games out there.
Yeah, Dark
And
Souls
so
is up there
this is a
too.
top-
Let me tell you what, this game is mean.
Yes. This is the top 10 hardest games of all time.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Yes. This is from Dexerto. So that
Dexerto,
you've
okay.
probably seen that a lot on Twitter for those that browse it. But yeah, it's the hardest games. And so I don't know if you guys can do it, but we're going to jump right in. I already flipped the coin beforehand, so this is not me being biased. Oh, yeah?
Does the list
Oh, explain it.
incorporate difficulty levels at all? So, like, if a game has
like,
difficult,
if you
like
make it
a Halo
difficult
on
yourself.
Legendary, for example, would something like that? I'm not saying Halo is, but would a Halo on Legendary be incorporated in a list like this?
No, so I'll read you the bit. No, I don't need to read you the bit. No, it's not. It's games that, like, one of their key featuristics is just
they're
being
hard.
difficult. Not just, yeah. Like, no matter what you do, that's just what's going to be. And I flipped, I guess, real quick. This is Hit 10 is a game where we choose a game on the a list on the internet or one we create ourselves. It's a 1 through 10 list. Like I said, this topic is the hardest video games of all time, and these guys have to guess what is on this list. For their points would be delegated based off which game they guessed and where the position it is on the list. So the number 1 spot being 10 points, the number 10 spot being 1 point, so on and so forth. And so with that being said, Phil, I flipped the coin. You are first. You are the go-getter in this one.
Excellent.
What is?
Sorry, I
Yes.
was blowing my nose.
It's beautifully excellent. Oh,
Well, my first guess. I mean, I gotta go
tricky.
Dark Souls, right?
I would.
you have to go Dark Souls?
Yeah, I'll say Dark Souls.
I would.
Okay. One thing that's very, very confusing about this list, and I'm double checking, is it says 1 next to the first entry, which is the number 10 spot, and it says 10 next to the number 1 spot. And they're both, it's very weird how they listed this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How did you determine that? Like, they just put number 1 at the top?
Well, because number 1's at the top. Well, number 10's at the top, but it has a 1 next to it as it's the first entry in the list. It's weird. Like I said, it's confusing.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
The
Interesting.
formatting
Okay,
is
but okay.
Yeah.
That's weird formatting.
But Dark
Put
Souls,
extra numbers on there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's didn't need to complicate that. But Dark Souls is not unsurprisingly on the
I mean,
list.
You can look at it. You can look at it as them like giving point values next to them. Like that's how much. I would give it a
Yeah.
10, yeah.
Holy shit! It actually does that perfectly. Wait a second. Dexterdo, maybe you're on something.
That's really fucking funny. Hey, somebody
Okay.
watches the podcast. Yo, shout out to Dexterdo, who's watching the pod. Loves the
Who
Hit
is
10
it?
segments, man.
I should mention list was October 18th, 2024. Updated
That's a good
then.
call. Good call.
Yeah. But as I said, yes, it is on this list. It is the number 3 spot, gaining you 8 points. Now, I will make it a bit easier. You're thankful that this is the first one you guessed, Phil, in a way, because that includes, this is bad in terms of list making, but I get what their point was. 3 also includes Elden Ring, the other Dark Souls games, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne. Bloodborne's
okay.
weird.
Wait, say
I
that
don't know
again?
why.
Say this again?
The number 3 spot includes Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1 through 3, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne. So all of those are no longer on the list.
I've been writing
fucking
things
shotgun.
down so that I know what to do, and I gotta take things off now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's only, I get it with Dark Souls, but Elden Ring, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, those are all different games at the end of the day. Like,
I mean,
you can-
Bloodborne is wildly different.
It's
Like,
wildly different, yes. Elden Ring even to a degree, but less so.
Yeah.
I get it, but yeah, very
if you said
strange.
if you said like Dark Souls trilogy / I would even accept Demon Souls. I'd be like, all right, I get
Yeah.
it, you know. But to
The
put
Souls
Elden Ring
name,
and
yeah.
Bloodborne in there, especially Bloodborne's fucking crazy.
Well, Tavin,
God damn, that sucks.
you listed games.
guess.
See now, Phil. Now I'm wondering, is there any more From Software on there at all? You know,
I don't know. We'll have to see.
I don't know either.
You do though.
They say that. You say that, but it's not necessarily known that I know that.
That's known as a tough game as well.
That's a
Now,
bad
there's
show.
also
Of course
games that I know are real tough, firsthand, but were they written down, where they put down,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
because they're not like
No.
the games themselves aren't that well known. You know what I mean? Connor, give me Ninja Gaiden.
It's so
Good
weird
call.
because I was just thinking to myself, they're probably not going to get Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden is on the list, gaining you 3 points.
Now, are
Now,
you cheating? Are you reading Connor's mind?
I'm not.
Oh.
Ninja Gaiden was the first non From Software game I wrote down.
haha, that's funny. It is the number 8 spot, giving you 3 points. This is the only other time it does this on the list, but that just included the series. They didn't even bother specific ones, but
Interesting. Okay.
yeah.
If you were to ask me, I would have said like the old 2D
Two?
ones.
I think it was, I see. Well, I know like 2 or I think it was 2 was particularly difficult, like the new ones.
Oh,
The
yeah.
reimagined.
I know
Of
what
the
you're talking about. I know
3Ds,
what you're
the
talking about.
3Ds.
Yeah, the 3Ds.
I just know. I think the original. They made multiple 2D games, right? They have a lot of. 2D.
I think so, yeah.
I think so. I
Yeah.
think so.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. I don't
We
know.
got a new 2D and 3D this year.
It's true. Ragebound.
Well, Phil, you're next up.
Remind me. So what was number 3 on the list again? It was Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1 and 3.
Demon's Souls and Bloodborne.
Okay, so there's one FromSoft not on there. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll say Sekiro.
It is on the list, separate from all the other ones, at number 2.
Fuck!
Gaining you 9
Why didn't I
points.
do it? Why didn't
I'm
I do
surprised,
it?
Tavin. I thought you would.
I thought about it.
Yeah. It's your
I thought-
favorite
I thought
FromSoft game.
I thought they would break that up more.
It was the only one that wasn't there. Pattern
See
recognition.
now, Connor.
The sign of an intelligent
Now,
man.
Phil, do we just say Armored Core 6?
So I don't think. I mean, maybe Armored Core is on here. Is it? Do people think that game is like that hard? I mean, there's
It's
hard
not that
parts, but,
hard.
like,
From
Yeah,
what I
really
experienced,
not.
I didn't play the whole
It is
thing,
hard
but
all the
parts.
FromSoft games that we played, it's really not that
It's
bad.
really not that bad. Like I would say anybody could play Armored Core 6.
Yeah.
Like you'll
I
have
think
a
my
tough
little
time,
brother
but
platinumed it.
it's not that bad.
I think my little brother platinumed it. I remember me and you talking about my brother Cooper and how he's like a platinum machine.
Armored Core 6 sits on my like list of shame that I did not get more into. You know,
Yeah,
same with
same here.
Baldur's Gate 3. I should be
I think I still
more
have it installed.
I should be more into Baldur's Gate 3. You know,
Pretty sure I still have Armored Core installed.
Connor, give me Cuphead.
Oh, good call.
Good call. It is on this list. It is at this list is made so well. I went from thinking this is made shit. I mean the structure of it to it just gives me the points. Cuphead is number 6, gaining you 5 points.
not
Not
gonna
what
get
you
it done.
needed, but
Not gonna get it done.
this match because I mean there's still number 1 left. There's still 4. There's still 5. There's enough for you to make up points because
What
I
is
think now
the number one?
what
I mean,
is
I've
the
got
number 1?
other
What
things
the
written
number
down,
one is.
but there's no way they're number one.
I will say to maybe not make you guys try to shoot for the stars. I'd be surprised if somebody gets number 1. It's not a game you've never heard of. It's just when you think hardest games of all time, it's probably not one, especially because of our lack of experience with it, you're going to jump to.
Sure.
I never would have, certainly. But, Phil, back to you. Got
Connor,
something locked in?
when we think hot games, when we think hard games, I often think of
So
this
hard.
series. We have a new one coming out, I think next year, they said. They
Oh.
haven't knocked down a date for it. I bring back the Xbox Live Arcade classic Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy.
Not bad. Not on the list.
Phil won. It
That's
is on
number
the
one?
list. No.
Oh,
It is number 4 though.
Oh,
on
fuck.
the list.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Damn.
It's number 7. I think the game seems less harder maybe than it actually is, just because you're constantly going at it again over and over again. But
Yeah.
its fail rate probably one of the highest games out there in terms of
I was
how
gonna say,
often you die.
I think so often with Dark Souls, the difficulty isn't just the bosses, it's the run back.
Yeah.
And Super Meat Boy, there is no run back. It's literally just you just do the platforming challenges over and over and over, right?
Yeah. Beat your head against the wall until you succeed.
Exactly. So much of the difficulty from Dark Souls in the FromSoft franchise comes from the run back.
I'll say Phil has opened up my mind, and I just broke down 2 back-to-backers, but I don't know if they're on the list.
Well, Tavin, you're at this rate you're going to lose unless you're just going to town.
Listen, but I'm putting into the work, man. These are games that
You are.
you say them and you go, oh, of course, yeah, it has to be, you know.
That is true.
These are not the obvious ones. These are the ones that you go, oh, of
Exactly.
course, this game, you know.
Can you do that again though?
Yeah, Ghosts and Goblins.
Ooh, good
there
call.
you go. This is going to be definitively your highest ranking points at being number 5 with
Okay.
6 points.
I'm working my way up. Only
Hey,
one
you're
more.
getting there.
Only one more to hit. You know.
And you got 2 more guesses. Everyone's got 2 more
Oh
guesses.
man.
Damn. So, meaning Phil, what is your next guess? Hey, Tavin, you could try, I guess now, real quick before you go further, you could try and shoot for number 1. That's your number 1 path to victory.
Connor, I have shot for number 1 every single time. Okay?
Well, keep shooting.
Fuck.
Devin, let me go back to like Rage Quit. You know, let me go back to those classic episodes. Like I'm just trying to think of some of those. You know, but there's one that comes to mind just because
he would just play the game of the week and just yell at the TV. You know.
Right,
That was
right,
the
right.
problem with that.
I don't think it was necessarily like a hard-ish game. Like it was probably still difficult, but like he just didn't understand the gimmick, and that's Ikaruga. That's my guess. Ikaruga.
I've heard of
I don't know
that.
what this game is.
Ikaruga
It
is
is
like
not.
it's like a space you're a little spaceship, a black and white spaceship, and you fight white or black enemies depending on what color your ship is at the time. So you keep flipping your ship.
It's a bullet hell game, I'm guessing.
Bullet hell, yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, no, Tavin, you might have even played this at an arcade somewhere before.
I played Ikaruga. Yeah, I don't remember it being super hard, but I remember it being challenging for sure.
Mhm.
But you said it's not on the list.
It is not on the list. No.
Oh, okay.
This is not my guess, but Returnal just popped into my head. No, I wouldn't put it in top 10 hardest of all time, but it's got its moments.
I wouldn't. That's wild that you even brought that up. Like I don't know where that would rank on like hard games for me.
Beats the hell out of me.
I would say
Like,
it's a challenging game.
It's a challenging game for sure.
It's a challenging game. I wouldn't call it like super hard though.
Me either.
But it's not afraid to kick your ass.
Tavin, you could beat Phil by getting an entry right every single guess. So far, you have a perfect batting score.
What's the score right now?
Right now, the score, I actually never counted that.
I have like 27?
17.
I should be in
Wait,
striking range.
Because I got 2, 3, and 4.
I got 5, 6, and 8.
You're 24, Phil.
24. Gotcha.
Tavin, you are
Like
14.
I was gonna say 14.
Yeah. So Nate, you could. That
But
one spot.
he has to get the number 1. Yeah.
He does.
I know,
Yeah.
and I don't love my options here. Because like,
What have we said so far, Connor?
So far, the person who's written this knows their games. You know, they know their history, right? But like, how well do they know their history? Is now my
I'm gonna be
question.
honest.
What have we said so far?
So far, we have said, I'm going down the list, Ninja Gaiden. That's the number 8 spot. The number 6 spot being Cuphead.
Okay.
Number 5 spot, Ghosts and Goblins. 4 spot, Super Meat Boy. 3, Elden Ring, and so on and so forth. It's Dark Souls, so on and so forth.
Right.
2, Sekiro. And you'll see what the rest is. You're
Connor-
missing 1, 7, 10, and 9.
Connor, give me the game that was so hard they said they couldn't put it out in the West and gave us something else with a reskin on it. Give me Super Mario Brothers 2 / Super Mario The Lost Levels.
Doki
Lost
Doki
Levels.
Panic. Yeah.
Doki Doki Panic.
Well, Doki Doki Panic is what they gave us that was reskinned and called
Yeah.
Super Mario 2. But they had a Super Mario 2 in Japan that
The Lost Levels.
never came here until way later.
I didn't know that. And I wouldn't have found out through this list because it's not on here.
Fuck off! Come on!
Damn.
That game's like unfair.
I imagine it is, but maybe it's you were really going to the history part of this guy.
I've got one more that's like a big history number that I don't think is on here. Oh man.
Well, Phil, last guess.
Damn.
You could try and shoot for number 1 to make sure it's not a tie.
Dude, I've got 3 more games written down and I cannot think of any more.
That's funny. Well, maybe it's one of those 3. Tab.
Let's see.
Oh,
This
game was hard. I had a real hard time with this game.
So the only way Tavin can beat me is with the number 1, right?
Yeah, a tie at this point. So if you get something right, you would win no matter what. Because he's at 14.
Wait. Oh, so he would tie if he gets number 1.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Right.
Which really makes Super Mario 2 not being on this list even more offensive. Like, really talking about like I couldn't
Yeah.
get 1 off, like 1 point off of that. Come on now.
Yeah, like that being like number 10 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
literally.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I delivered bangers. All right.
Yeah, you did.
Straight bangers.
So
Hard
here's the
games.
thing. I'll tell you after this. No reason to give hints at this point.
Hard games, huh?
Hard games. Games that are difficult. Games
There's
that
no
have.
way there's
so
no
we're
way
not-
they're
we're
putting
not
like a
talking
Resident
about-
Evil on this list.
No.
Those games aren't hard. You just gotta
It's
use your
not
brain
hard.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Punishing, sure, but you gotta use your brain. You're fine. You know, you need to not be
Ooh,
Connor
what-
and
what are
not
we
carry
thinking-
extra ammo and 2 healing items. You know, the whole time.
What do we think of like
I was never
puzzle
caught lacking.
games or like oh
Puzzle games is good, Phil. Puzzle games is real
Puzzle
good.
games is a good track, but I'm gonna immediately pivot off of that, and I'm gonna go.
I would also
gonna-
pivot off of that, but that's a good ass point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, ooh, what's oh my god,
I found The Witness quite challenging.
what the fuck is that game called? The fuck is that series called?
I have
Uh-oh.
2 more platformers. One of them's like an action platformer, but I have 2 more platformers written down right now.
What is that like? What is that series called?
Oh, technically, I take that back. I have 2 action platformers and one.
okay,
other
I got it. I got
platformer.
it. I got it. I
So
got it.
3 total.
Hit me with. Let me go. XCOM Enemy Unknown.
No,
I could see that being on the list. It is not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think like number 10. I don't know.
Yeah. Could have been edging into this list.
with what all the other games on this list have been, I would have been mad if XCOM was on here.
Mhm.
I did think I was thinking I was trying to find like an old school Fire Emblem, like one of the older ones, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen while you're thinking, Tavin, there's some clips. If you go watch some old Fire Emblem games, and of course they have the permadeath system baked in there.
Yeah.
They'll go fight against some random bandit or something like that. They'll do some damage or whatever, and then they'll just all of a sudden get this super mega critical hit, or whatever the hell it's called, and kill the character in one hit. And it's just like bullshit. How did that just happen? Can't do anything.
And this is
about
before they had like any like because the
The
early
rewind
ones
stuff.
were permadeath. You didn't have an option to turn it
No.
off.
Yeah.
I'm between 2. Well, I have one that I think might be the number 1, but I don't think it is.
that. Okay.
So I'm gonna go with a safer bet just to get it closer. I'm gonna say Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia is not
Tough.
on the list. What was the other one?
Ooh, can I make a guess? Can I
Sure.
say Pitfall?
Oh, I remember that. No, but that would make sense too.
The next one that I think is genuinely one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life, but I don't know if it's popular enough to be on the list because it's a popular franchise, but you know, this one's not. This individual entry is not. Castlevania Rondo of Blood.
Surprisingly, no Castlevania on this list because I have
Tough.
heard that it is popular.
Rondo of Blood is one of the hardest games I've ever played.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it past level 2. Like as a grown man, I was a grown adult
Yeah.
playing Rondo of Blood, like getting fucked up. Connor, is Devil May Cry of any of them on the list?
It is not. There was only. That's the thing. I guess it may have been like purposeful.
That final fight with what's his name?
Virgil. Oh, that's hard as hell.
Well,
even
yeah, I
now.
was thinking
But the
either
point-
like
yeah.
DMC 1 or 2 could have
Well,
been
no. So-
potentially there.
The thing about this is what I don't think he included in his list. Going off the Mario one you said before, Devil May Cry 3. I think it was when it was brought over to the West had to be nerfed. They made a special edition because the original was way too hard.
That's right.
Yeah.
I have heard about that.
And so
Interesting.
I don't think he actively didn't choose those games because it's like, it's only really available to one group over the other. So
Fuck that. The game's hard.
these are. But that being said, though, this guy, I like it because there's a mixture of some more modern video games, some just one straight up modern, and a mixture of some old classic hard games. It could have gone a little bit more older because I know I think a lot of the hardest games in the games industry, in the game world, is older titles. Maybe partly because they didn't exactly have everything figured out yet. It wasn't as smooth for the most part. But
Well, the arcade
either
days,
way-
they were trying to eat your quarters. Did y'all
Exactly.
see my dog just roll off the bed and fall down and just
What's it
like,
called?
I did not actually see
almost
that.
eat shit?
Dragon's Lair.
Dumbass.
Dragon's Lair.
Oh, Dragon's Lair's good, Phil.
Huh. I wonder if that's considered particularly hard, but I imagine it would be.
I mean, it was the QTE video game, and they wouldn't give you the button prompts. They didn't know what QTE you had to do. Connor, is Celeste on the list?
That's
No.
a good one.
Yeah.
I will now read off the list. Number 10. This is no one would have guessed it, but honestly, it's a good game on the list. Flappy Bird.
I guess.
Number
All
10?
right,
What?
sure, if
Number
you
10.
want.
I mean, how many
That
people?
doesn't
it's-
belong here.
It's so difficult,
I feel
though.
like if you're gonna make these lists, like someone needs to be able to fact check you, and nobody can fact
Flappy
check
Bird
you
is
on
the-
Flappy Bird.
As number 10 on the
Nope.
top 10 hardest games of all time.
It's for the same reason you can't put PT in like top 10 scariest games ever, because it's like
Yeah.
nobody can fact check you.
It's
Well,
like it's in the
mo-
same it's in
most
the
people
same
can.
realm of like where people would sell like their things that have the game, because remember they delisted the
Yeah.
I
game,
remember.
as actually reminds me. And it's like it's in the same vein of like PT, where people were selling PS3s with PT on them.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
PS4s.
PS4s,
sad when games
sorry.
go by the wayside.
I keep doing that. I've done that so many times.
Yeah,
where I've said PS3 for
this
PT.
is like I think the second or the third time that's happened.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I wasn't gonna make a big deal of it,
Number 9,
as I made a deal
Tavin.
out of it.
Returnal. Returnal at
you
number
almost
9.
said it.
Come on!
It was funny when you said that. I was like,
that
yeah.
hard.
That game's not that hard. Get good.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to, I guess.
Fucking y'all
Yeah,
suck.
the other one.
Number
Other
8,
popcorn.
Ninja Gaiden series.
Yeah.
Number 7, the only other one besides one that you guys didn't get, Sifu. The
That
game
game's not
Sifu
hard. What are we doing?
requires a heavy execution.
I mean, it's challenging. It's a challenging game, but it's not hard. Like, it's not like brutally hard.
Well, I could see why that'd be on this list. I don't think it's ridiculous.
Throw it in rice.
6, Cuphead. 5, Ghosts and Goblins. 4, Super Meat Boy. 3, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Demon
I'm
Souls,
looking at Super
Bloodborne.
Meat Boy a little sideways too, but I'll allow it.
2, Sekiro. And number 1, the game you would never have guessed, Contra. Not the series.
Oh, I
the
thought
first Contra.
about Contra. I thought about it.
I didn't know that
just
was
didn't-
known to
I
be
didn't-
hard.
Yeah, no, yeah. Because it's in that
Damn.
same area. It's in that same era of Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, eat quarters.
Yeah.
That's true.
I was thinking it. I just was hoping it wasn't true for this list, but I was like, a lot of the Souls people say Sekiro is the hardest game, and I'm like, I don't agree. Like, I think Dark Souls is way harder.
It's
I
because
agree.
it's because Souls people are used to rolling instead of parrying.
That is true. That is true.
Almost,
Actually,
it's probably
I seem
it,
to believe it. Yeah, maybe
It's probably it, but it's just like
because I always
instead of circle,
remember
just press L1 and you win. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same timing.
it is, especially because even now Dark Souls still is the hardest Dark Souls game to me. And this playthrough's kind of confirmed that because even with my
gonna say-
player knowledge and skill, it didn't help me in multiple times, multiple
Yeah,
accounts.
I was
This
getting
one-
fucked up.
this one is
I'm still
hard.
getting fucked up.
This one is hard. Like it's
Yeah.
I feel like it's harder than Demon Souls was for sure.
Oh, for
Oh, yeah.
sure. Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
It's just mean.
And
It's mean spirited. Like it's just like, ugh.
it punches you in the gut.
I'm not speaking
It's
on
so
the quality. I'm just admiring a facet of it. You know, Connor,
Alright.
the boss fight that I did last night that we talked about.
Yes,
the
yes.
the three fuckers standing outside of that boss arena.
Yeah, huh?
Fuck them straight to hell, man. They only
You
killed
just
me.
go
They
run
only
to-
killed me once, but I was just like, when I came
Fuck,
across, them, I was
yeah.
like, really? This is how you behave? That's crazy, dude.
I was asking Tavin because I knew you would know, but is he approaching the bed of hatred?
Oh no, he's a bit away from that. That's
okay.
that's past the midway point.
Okay.
Yeah, bed of chaos.
Bed of chaos. That was
Yes.
bed of hatred.
A boss fight I've never had that much of a problem with. It's considered the worst boss in all of Souls. Like it's actually
Really?
it is one
Because
of the
this
worst
one I'm
bosses.
fighting right now is not great.
Well,
Oh, you're
so,
still
like,
stuck on her.
No,
people
I'm done
hate
with
it-
her. The one immediately right after her.
People hate it, Tavin, because there's like
Oh.
a
I not supposed to
secret
be
way
there?
to beat the bed of chaos.
It feels like I'm not supposed to be there.
There's like a secret way to beat the bed of chaos that like you have to be standing in
Oh.
a certain spot and shit.
That is true. Look that up if you need to, because that game, that bullshit, it's a bullshit boss. It's one of the only times you could say this is bullshit in every single facet. You shouldn't have done this whenever you die. As I will, by the way, Tavin, I will say you're just doing it wrong.
I'm just doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, Phil. It's like one of these like boss fights that like one shots you like.
Yeah.
Like if it hits you, but its moves are so telegraphed that it's really easy to get by, and like you're just doing like chip damage to it. So I know I can outlast it. Like if I really sit down and put my mind, I hit it last night. It was like 2:30, and I was like, I gave it 2 tries and died both times, and I was like, I know I can do this, especially because I have magic like alongside the physical damage. I'm like, I know I can do this, but like I'm tired, so I went to sleep.
That's very funny. Yeah, you just approach it from a different angle, Tim. And that's all I'll say.
Oh, you mean
Think
something
outside
quite,
the bun.
quite literally. Interesting. Okay. Because there are other paths that I've looked at. Man, because he was just kind of chilling there, and then I did something to piss him off, and then like when I went back to him, he like chased me down. I'm like, oh, you're still pissed off. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you remember what I did. Okay.
All right. Well, that seems like an episode of the Piggy Bank. Thank
It
you guys
is.
so much for joining me on this lovely episode of the podcast.
It's a scary
you.
fight.
For watching.
Mm.
Let us know in the comments what you think the hardest game is. Let us know what are 10 games to describe you. And let us know if you're enjoying Dark Souls, if you're playing along with us for our monthly book club. Who's your favorite boss? And then, just have a fun time gaming,
Fucking Returnal. What was the other one that pissed me off?
Flappy Bird or Sifu?
Flappy Bird.
Sifu. Returnal and Sifu. No Prince of Persia. No Castlevania. Even like a Devil May Cry. Come on, what are we doing?
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Boys, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.